Okay, good afternoon, everyone. In our last lecture, we have started the different types of data models. In that, we have completed hierarchical model as well as network model and relational model, right? In the relational, again, I am repeating briefly. First, EID, employee name, salary, it is known as the column or attributes, and table name refers as a relation. And these two are the tuple. One Raj 21, first row, and second row 2 Myth 22. These two are the tuples, right? यहाँ पे कंफ्यूज मत होना. Next is the data object oriented model. Uh, it is totally based on the real world. It is totally based on the real world. In this model, we have a object, we have attributes, we have a class. So according to that, it will be designed. So first, let's understand the terminology. What is object? So object, it means the real world component or any situation. It is represented as a object. Any real world component. Second is the attributes and method. Attribute, it means the characteristic, property of that object. It is known as the attributes, right? So the every object has certain characteristic attributes. So these are represented using attributes, and behavior of that object is known as the method, behavior. And class it means similar kind of object or similar kind of methods will be grouped together. It is known as the class. Like we can say that set, class, both are the similar. So similar attributes and methods are grouped together using a class, and object can be called as an instance of that class, part of that class, that is the object. Okay, I need to write each and everything, otherwise every time you are writing something and slide is going on. So just understand the fundamentals, right? Inheritance. So simple. Best example of inheritance is property of the superclass will be inherit to you. For example, some characteristic of your father will be inherit to you, right? That is the inheritance. Uh, Another example, property of your father, grandfather is inherited to your father, and that property will be inherited to you. But additionally, individually, you can add your properties, right? So मतलब क्या हुआ, आप अपने फादर की प्रॉपर्टी तो आपको मिल ही रही है, लेकिन आप जो अर्न करके प्रॉपर्टी ऐड करेंगे वो एडिशनली आपको मिलेगी, राइट? So that is the inheritance example. So inheritance means a new class can be derived from the original class, and that derived class contains the attributes of superclass. It contains the attributes and methods of the original class as well as its own. That is known as the inheritance. That is known as the inheritance. तो इन शॉर्ट में बोलूँ तो सुपर क्लास की प्रॉपर्टीज तो हम एक्सेस करने ही वाले हैं, हमारी खुद की प्रॉपर्टीज भी होगी. दैट इज द इनहेरिटेंस. लेट मी गिव यू वन एग्जांपल सो यू कैन गेट द आइडिया. हियर shape, circle, rectangle and triangle are the objects. These four are the objects. In the shape, we have defined two methods, get area and get perimeter. As you know, every shape is having its own perimeter and its own area. Circle has its area, uska equation pi r square. Rectangle xyz, triangle xyz, सबका एरिया फाइंड हम कर रहे हैं, ठीक है. नाउ in a circle, it is having a two parameters, center and radius. If we are able to enter this two, center and radius parameter, then get area will be inherited from the shape, and we can use that method. That is the inheritance. Are you getting? So no need to define that get area and get perimeter method in each and every object. सर्कल में, रेक्टेंगल में, ट्रायंगल में मेंशन करने की जरूरत नहीं, सुपर क्लास में मेंशन कर दो. बाय डिफॉल्ट दैट प्रॉपर्टी विल बी इनहेरिटेड टू चाइल्ड क्लासेस, राइट? So whatever we have discussed, it is written over this slide. Circle is the attribute center and radius. Huh. Can I say the attribute center and radius will be used by rectangle object? But obvious answer is no, because both are siblings. Both are siblings. Gate area and gate perimeter will be inherited, will be used by circle, rectangle, and triangle, right? So that is the inheritance. And this is the inheritance, abstraction. These all are the concepts from the object-oriented programming. And OOP concept are the very most important concept, which you will learn in a ODP, Java, and all other OOP based language, right? Interview point of view, placement point of view, OOP concepts you need to remember, right? Next, yes, is there any query, any question? No? Okay. Now last one is the ER model, entity relationship diagram and ER model. One question must be there from this ER diagram in your mid-sem exam or in your final exam, if it is physical. If it is online, then MCQ based question or short question will be there. So from the entire this unit, ER is the base or main model. Okay, in this you need to remember all this thing step by step. First you need to find, you need to understand entity, then relationship, then types of attributes and everything with symbol. Then and then you are able to draw the entire ER diagram, entire ER model. Okay, so ER stands for entity relationship diagram. It is nothing but a pictorial representation of your table or your database. It is the pictorial representation of your database, or you can say the graphical representation. जैसे आप सी में फ्लो चार्ट बोलते हैं, सिमिलर काइंड. Clear? So various symbols we have. Let's see one by one. But before that, first we need to understand this entity. E stands for entity. So what is entity? That we need to understand. So entity is nothing but one kind of thing or one kind of object which is really, which is exist in a real life. That is known as the entity. Entity is any object or anything which is exist in a real life. So for example, employee of any company, for example, faculty of this organization. Another example, pen of this class, because it is a thing, it is the object, right? Bench room, these all are the entity. So an entity is a set of properties or set of characteristics, uh, and the values for some set of properties may uniquely identify an entity. Okay, before going to next slide, let me discuss. Everyone just give me one name of entity. If you understood entity, it means any real life, anything or any object which is exist in a real world, that is known as the entity. So everyone just type one entity name in your chat. Yes. Okay. One by one, will quickly. Only one student from online. कोई भी चीज आप जो देख रहे हैं वो एंटिटी हो सकती है ना, but it should have some attributes, it should have some characteristic. Okay, no issue. Student, person, employee, parents, car, classroom, everything can be entity. Everything can be entity. Laptop, it can be entity. Animal can be entity. Car can be entity. Vehicle can be entity, which is having some properties. Now, okay. Before going to next, first we need to understand these properties. Properties, it means characteristic of that thing. Okay, tell me what are the characteristics of student? Its name, ID, phone number, email ID, these all are the characteristics. Okay, what are the properties or what are the attributes of car? Engine number, that is chassis number. Vehicle number, vehicle number, that is number plate. Color, type of model, type of company, everything can be considered as a attribute or properties of that entity. Okay, let's move to the next slide. Now, how we can represent the entity? Symbolically, how we can represent? It is a rectangle. In a rectangle, you need to write the entity name. For example, employee. So, in a second, employee is written in between the rectangle. That is the representation of entity. Now, sometimes they ask in a 3 to 4 marks or in a short question, list out all the entity, list out all the symbols of ER diagram. So, dear students, I don't know whether you are jogging or sewing. Let me tell you, from this question you can earn easily 3 to 4, maximum 7 marks. And these are the very basic simple notation only, right? ये सब नोटेशन आप अगर याद रख लो आराम से ड्रॉ कर सकते हो। और मैजिक क्या है इसमें? नो डुप्लीकेशन। नो डुप्लीकेशन इट मीन्स आंसर ऑफ ऑल स्टूडेंट्स विल बी डिफरेंट। Answer of all students will be different, because in your mind, suppose you are thinking only two entity, someone is thinking three entity, and both entities will be different. You are thinking as a student and a car, and someone is thinking parents, college or something else. So उसके एट्रीब्यूट्स भी अलग होंगे, तो डायग्राम अलग होगा। ठीक है, एनकेस करने का ये आसान तरीका है मार्क्स, क्योंकि क्वेश्चन भी मैंने बता दिया, आंसर भी आप अपने नॉलेज से ड्रॉ कर सकते हो। ठीक है, ओके। नाउ फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, राइट डाउन द डिफरेंट एंटिटीज ऑफ कॉलेज डेटाबेस। Write down the different entities of college database. So think about college database. You are in a college, so you can write any number of entities. So I'm giving you 2 minutes. Within the 2 minutes, everyone write down as possible as entities of college, right? कॉलेज की जो भी एंटिटी आपको याद आ रही है वो लिखो। Okay, good morning, all of you. Are you getting? Am I audible properly? Okay, only Raj and Pete and Viral. These three are for Astha. Okay, fine. Then write down the college database entities. Okay, one more thing, one more important thing. Importance आपको नहीं फर्क पड़ेगा ना? Okay. One more very important thing. After doing the practice of EI diagram only, you are able to draw the diagram perfectly or nearby perfect in exam. आप फर्स्ट टाइम एग्जाम में ड्रॉ करोगे 100% आप वन नॉट मोर देन 1 मार्क्स गेट करेंगे, नॉट मोर देन 1 मार्क्स। इसके लिए अभी आप प्रैक्टिस करो, प्रैक्टिस करेंगे तो ही आपको माइंड में एंटिटी क्या एट्रीब्यूट रिप्रेजेंट कैसे करना है, आगे थोड़े से नोटेशंस और भी है, राइट? तो ही आपको फाइनल एग्जाम, मिड सेम एग्जाम और कोई भी एग्जाम में आपको हार्ड नहीं पड़ेगा। विदाउट प्रैक्टिस यू आर नॉट एबल टू डू दैट थिंग, राइट? दिस इज वेरी मस्ट थिंग। ओके, स्टूडेंट ब्रांच एचओडी, कॉलेज में तो बहुत सारी एंटिटीज है, लिख दो फटाफट। College ranking, net grade, we cannot consider it as a entity. Viral, you are writing all the attributes: first name, last name, enrollment number, email. Library lab, we can consider it as a entity, but rest of thing it under attribute. Vishal, yes, right. Yes, students can be an entity, right? Right. Okay, and this is in your homework. For the hotel database, you need to write down the entities. Verbally, you can share if you want. Now, entity set. Entity set, it means entity set. Name suggests its meaning. Set, it means collection of entity. Entity that you know. So, similar kind of entity grouped together, that is known as the entity set, right? All employees of any company, accounts, current account, saving account, PPF account in a bank. So account will be a entity set, right? Next, attributes, whatever you said, characteristic, properties of that entity, and it is represented in a oval symbol. It is represented in a oval symbol. Attribute name you need to write inside the oval. For example, employee. Employee is one entity. It is having an employee ID and name. So these two are the attributes. Now, as you are not responding, so this is your homework. For the college and hotel database, you need to write the attributes with entity. One more example I am giving you. Then after we will move forward. Let's say entity is student. What are the attributes of student? Student ID, GR number, roll number, address, phone number, email ID. blood group, permanent address, temporary address, city, pin code, everything can be a attributes. But is it possible to write every attribute in single entity in the diagram? No. So we can mention only few attributes which are important, which are having some meaning. So as per the requirement, we will change that attributes. That's why I told you सबका आंसर डिफरेंट होगा. अभी मैंने स्टूडेंट्स एंटिटी ली, आप कोई और एंटिटी ले लो तो आंसर विल बी चेंज. ओके, now is there any query in entity and attributes? Is there any query in entity and attributes? Okay, next one, types of attributes. There is one query, so wait for 1 minute. Yes. Question is, uh, in one college we are having so many entities, so can we represent that entity and attributes individually? Yes, but obvious that is the EI diagram. When I say draw the EI diagram of library management or college management, the first thing will be in your mind, what will be the entity in college. So अभी आपने सबने बोले one by one. Student, employee, account,
Professor.
professor. So many entities will be there, right? Each and every entity is having its own attributes. Students के आपने 10-15 attributes बोले, तो similar प्रोफेसर के भी होंगे, फैकल्टी के भी. तो सारी चीजें हम एक ईआर डायग्राम में इंक्लूड कर सकते हैं, लेकिन इट विल बी अ complex and diagram should be neat and clean. So that's why we will include only few attributes and few entities. How many, that I will explain at the end. First, as I told, eat plain dosa, masala dosa, Mysore masala dosa, फिर Ginny dosa, types of old dosa. Now we are going to eat. It means you have learned the attribute. एट्रीब्यूट में बहुत सारे टाइप्स है, वो हम सीखेंगे और बाद में सब मिक्स करके यह डायग्राम हम ड्रॉ करेंगे. इसलिए मैंने बोला एक एक स्टेप पे ध्यान रखो, तब भी यह डायग्राम कंप्लीट होगा. ठीक है, तो ये पूरा यूनिट अब जो हम डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं वो जरूरी है. फर्स्ट वन, सिंपल एट्रीब्यूट एंड कंपोजिट एट्रीब्यूट. सिंपल एट्रीब्यूट इट मींस which cannot be divided into sub attributes or which cannot be divided furthermore. That is known as the simple attribute, right? For example, your ID, your roll number, it cannot be divided further, and it is represented by single oval. It is represented by single oval. Now composite attribute, name suggests its meaning. मैंने हर एक लेक्चर में आपको बोला है गोल्डन लाइन. कंपोजिट का मतलब क्या हुआ? Mixture, as you know,
Mixture of 2-3 things.
Yes, mixture of two to three things. So similar composite, it means it can be divided further. It can be divided into a sub attributes that is known as the composite attributes. For example, your name. Name can be divided into a surname, father name, middle name, or pet name. Right? Address can be divided into a house number, house name, street, city, road number, pin code, etc. Clear? So that becomes the composite attributes. And how you can represent the composite attributes, how you can identify this is the composite attributes. Simple for that is same oval, but that oval definition says it can be divided into furthermore. So name, you can see on the screen, name is the simple attribute. It if it is, it can be divided into furthermore first name, middle name, and last name. Then it is the composite. So name attribute से वो ओवल में ही डिस्प्ले हुआ, उसमें से जो पार्ट निकले वो भी एट्रीब्यूट से, वो भी ओवल में ही डिस्प्ले हुआ. ठीक है, तो दिस इज द कंपोजिट एट्रीब्यूट्स. कोई बुद्धिमान होगा वो ये बोलेगा कि सर कैन वी राइट डायरेक्टली फर्स्ट नेम, मिडिल नेम एंड लास्ट नेम, देन will it composite attribute or simple attributes? If I am mentioning directly first name, middle name, and last name of the student entity, then is it composite or simple?
Simple.
It is simple attributes. Very good, nice. One bola?
Sir, Raj.
Raj. Raj, good. It will be simple. But if I drag these three under the name attributes, then it becomes the composite. क्योंकि एट्रीब्यूट के एट्रीब्यूट है. राउत बात, राउत से बात. Next, listen carefully. Remember all the types of attributes. अभी आप सबको याद रह जाएगा, लेकिन when we are trying to draw the EA diagram, at that time I will simply put the statement. Use all types of attributes, and at that time you will miss one. Clear? So remember all the types of attributes. Next one. Single valued attributes and multi-valued attributes. Name suggests its meaning. Single value, it means who is having a only single value, only one value. That is known as the single valued attributes. And multi-valued, it means it has more than one value. So employee ID will be one, roll number will be one, enrollment number will be one, फिर आधार कार्ड नंबर will be one. आपके दो आधार कार्ड नंबर है? नहीं है. Okay. Account number will be single or multi?
Multiple.
Yes. Account number can be multiple. एक्सिस का है, BOI का है, सेविंग का है, करंट का है, जो भी है, PPF का है, जो भी है, तो मल्टीपल हो सकते हैं. सो अकाउंट नंबर कैन बी अ मल्टीपल. फोन नंबर, इट कैन बी अ मल्टीपल. ईमेल आईडी multiple, right? And this multi-valued attributes is represented by double oval. Double oval से वो represent होगा. You can see on a screen. Clear? Now next attribute is the derived attribute. Name suggests it should derive from something. So the value of this derived or calculated from अदर एट्रीब्यूट्स, एक एट्रीब्यूट्स में उसकी में से उसकी वैल्यू डिराइव करते हैं, देन इट विल बी कंसिडर्ड एज अ डिराइव्ड एट्रीब्यूट. फॉर एग्जांपल एज. How you can calculate the age? From the birth date. So birth date is one type of attribute. Directly age आप लिख रहे हो, डायरेक्टली आप एज डिस्प्ले करवा रहे हो, लेकिन एज डायरेक्टली कहीं पे भी मेंशन नहीं होती है. इट इज अ वेरिएबल. So from the date of birth you can calculate the age. That's why it's a derived attribute. Can anyone tell me the another name, another example of derived attributes? Okay, CGPA, good. Another example which can be a derived attribute. Come on, use your brain. Result in percentage. Can we? Result in percentage? Not exactly, partially we can, because nowadays you are getting the percentile. So from percentile you are calculating the percentage. Okay, fine. Years of experience. From joining date of the job, right? If I say my joining was 13 August 2000, then you will calculate years of experience 11, right? So that is the derive. Fine. Now here it is the example of attributes on one entity. So first of all, let's revise all type of entity. How many entity we have seen? First one, simple. Second, composite. Third, single value. Fourth, multi value. Fifth, derived. That's it. तो 5 सिंबल तो आपको याद ही रह सकते हैं. ठीक है. नाउ इन दिस, ओके, डू वन थिंग, अभी आपको नहीं पता चलेगा. सो लेट मी शो यू. Here it is the one entity employee. Employee is one entity and it is having a so many attributes. As we have discussed, student and employee is having a so many attributes, but here we have considered few attributes. यहाँ पे तो हमने एक एंटिटी और थोड़े एट्रीब्यूट्स दिखाए. In a full ER diagram, this is partial ER diagram. In a full ER diagram, you need to take minimum 4 or 5 entity, and each entity is having a few attributes. All type of attribute should be covered in entire ER diagram, not on a single entity, right? So यहाँ पे मैं सिर्फ एक ही एग्जांपल एक एंटिटी पे दिया, लेकिन बाकी हम फाइनल में देखेंगे. ठीक है. So employee entity, okay, in ID attribute, it is underlined. It means it is the primary key. Remember this one. Whenever it is underlined in AR diagram or any column, then that column is considered as a primary key. Okay. Now ID is which type of attribute? ID is which type of attribute? Simple and single value, right? Right, correct. Now tell me, now tell me the composite attribute. Which are there? Name and address. It is represented in a oval, and oval is divided into a three more oval. So first name, middle name and last name. अपार्टमेंट, स्ट्रीट एंड एरिया, एड्रेस को आप फर्दर मोर कंपोजिट में कर सकते हो. कंपोजिट का कंपोजिट नहीं होता है अपार्टमेंट में, ए विंग बी विंग ऐसा नहीं. कंपोजिट एक लेवल तक ही है, उसके लेवल के लेवल नहीं है. लेकिन एड्रेस में आप एक ऐड कर सकते हो पिन कोड. एड्रेस में से आप एक निकाल सकते हो हाउस नेम, हाउस नंबर, लाइक दिस. ठीक है. नाउ विच वन इज द मल्टी वैल्यूड एट्रीब्यूट? Which one is multi-valued attributes? Online students, Jago. I can take attendance at any time, right? So be present. After the meet or in a WhatsApp, I will not give you any kind of commitment or anything. अदरवाइज ऑप्शन ही नहीं है. आप लोग सब रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं दे रहे हो, इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? आइडियल बैठे हो. जैसे अटेंडेंस आएगी सब लोग एक्टिव हो जाएंगे. तो उससे अच्छा बेटर है रेंडमली आज के लेक्चर में लास्ट में लिया है, नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में मिडल में, नेक्स्ट टू नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में एंटर होते ही, ताकि आप टाइम भी ज्वाइन पे हो जाएंगे, एक्टिव भी पार्टिसिपेट. इट इज नॉट नेसेसरी आई विल टेक अटेंडेंस ओनली वंस. क्योंकि आप लोग तो स्मार्ट ही हो मेरे से. ज्वाइन करके अटेंडेंस हो गई, निकलो चलो. उस केस में मैं 2 बार अटेंडेंस लूंगा और दूसरी वाली कंसिडर करूंगा. इट डिपेंड्स ऑन मी. Be present, be active. Okay, phone number is the multi-valued attributes, and age is the derived attributes, right? Age is the derived attribute. It is represented in a dashed oval. Clear? So now imagine it. Just imagine it. Employee is one entity of college. स्टूडेंट विल बी अनदर एंटिटी. तो ऐसा स्टूडेंट्स का आप ड्रॉ कर सकते हो. ठीक है. डू इट, प्रैक्टिस करो. नाउ यू कैन नॉट कनेक्ट राइट नाउ 2 एंटिटीज. 2 एंटिटी कनेक्ट नहीं कर पाएंगे अभी. एक ही एंटिटी एम्प्लॉय, दूसरी एंटिटी आप लिख रहे हो स्टूडेंट. यू कैन नॉट कोरिलेट बोथ थिंग, क्योंकि उसके बीच में रिलेशन क्या है वो अभी तक हमने सीखा नहीं है. सो let's understand that thing first, so you can get the idea and go ahead. This is simple and composite, already we have discussed, so no need to. Okay, relationship set. Whenever we want to connect multiple entity, whenever we want to connect 2 entity or more than 2 entity, then we require a relationship, and it is represented by diamond. And relationship name should write in the middle. For example, we have a 2 entity, student, and one is the book. And relationship between student and book is issue. Student can issue the book. Book is issued by the student. So this is the appropriate relationship name you need to write. Clear? वो आपको लिखना है appropriate relationship name. वो डायमंड सिंबल से कनेक्ट होगा. इफ यू आर कनेक्टिंग 2 entity, then it is known as the binary relationship. If you are connecting 3 relationship, then it is known as the ternary relationship. 2 entity है तो बाइनरी, 3 है तो टर्नरी. आगे नहीं जाना है यहाँ तक. टर्नरी के बाद क्या होगा वो आपको नहीं सोचना है, वो एक्सटेंडेड आएगा, वो नेक्स्ट टॉपिक. क्लियर? So by this way you can connect this thing. So now recall the previous slide. वी हैव अ एम्प्लॉय, स्टूडेंट्स आप बना सकते हो. नाउ कनेक्ट स्टूडेंट एंड एम्प्लॉय बाय यूजिंग सम रिलेशन. क्लियर? सो दिस इज योर फर्स्ट टास्क. Create ER diagram for college database. Use all types of attributes in your ER diagram. It is not mandatory to use all types of attributes on single attributes. You can divide it. Suppose multi-valued derived uncomposite आपने एम्प्लॉय पे लगाई, तो स्टूडेंट पे आप सिंगल कंपोजिट ऐसी एट्रीब्यूट्स आप लगा सकते हो. ठीक है? इट इज नॉट नेसेसरी टू अप्लाई ऑल टाइप्स ऑफ एट्रीब्यूट्स ऑन अ सिंगल एंटिटी. यू कैन डिस्ट्रीब्यूट अमॉन्ग ऑल द एंटिटी. एक जगह पे डिराइव दिखाओ, एक जगह पे मल्टी वैल्यूड दिखाओ, एक एंटिटी पे कंपोजिट दिखाओ. क्लियर? अदरवाइज आप ऐसा नहीं करेंगे तो सब टाइप के एट्रीब्यूट्स एक जगह दिखाएंगे तो पूरा कॉम्प्लेक्स हो जाएगा. क्लियर? गो अहेड. Draw the ER diagram for college database. Use all types of attributes. Okay, keep this diagram with you. I will ask in a Google Classroom. So whatever work I am assigning to you, keep it with you. You need to upload the photographs. And different branches like C, civil, be attributes. Yes, can be. And this one is your homework for the hotel database. You need to draw the ER diagram. Earlier, you have written the entities, attributes. Now, you need to draw the ER diagram for the hotel management. Clear? This is your homework. If you have any query, any doubt, then you can ask. Do you have any query, any doubt? Okay, so here we are ending this session. See you tomorrow. Everyone get down your enrollment number, entire enrollment number, not short form. Full enrollment number into a chat, not name, only enrollment number. Only enrollment number.
सर होटल में हम एड्रेस को भी एट्रीब्यूट लिख सकते हैं ना? सर સર
Yes, Raj.
હોટલમાં આપણે એડ્રેસ ને એટ્રીબ્યુટ લખી શકીએ?
હા, એડ્રેસ એટ્રીબ્યુટમાં આવે ને, આપણે જોયું તો ખરી કમ્પોઝાઇટ એટ્રીબ્યુટમાં.
હા હા બરોબર. થેન્ક યુ સર, હેવ અ ગુડ ડે.
Have a good day. Okay, thank you all of you. You may leave.